Hello students, in this video we are going to see about few basic terminologies from plant physiology and development. We are going to see about the terminologies like diffusion, osmosis, what is osmotic pressure. We are going to see about three cases regarding placing a cell in hypertonic solution, hypotonic solution and isotonic solution. And then we are also going to see about what is gravitational potential, what is matrix potential, what is osmotic, that is solute potential, what is pressure potential, and how these four are interrelated, how they help in the growth and survival of plants. These are the things that we are going to see in this video. These are basic terminologies for any person from life science background to understand. First thing we are going to see about what is diffusion. As the name suggests, something is moving from one medium to other thing, from one environment to another environment. This is the simple English meaning of this term, diffusion. Let's see about it. Diffusion. Let's see the scientific background and the scientific definition for it. Color. Okay, diffusion. Diffusion is random movement of molecule. Random movement of molecule along the concentration gradient, in the sense they are not moving against the concentration gradient, they are moving along the concentration gradient. Means a solute is moving from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. This system when we have more solutes, these many solutes, these have only one solute. Solute move from the region of high concentration to a region of lower concentration. Let's understand from the basic term what is solute and what is solvent. What is solute? What is solvent? Let us consider a beaker. A beaker has full of water. Let us put some sand on it. Sand inside the beaker. These sand particles are called as solute. This water inside the beaker is called as solvent. Okay, this is the basic meaning of the term solute and solvent. Now coming back to this diffusion. So diffusion is a spontaneous process and it is a passive process. What is the meaning of these two terminologies? Passive process in the sense they occur automatically and they don't need any energy. ATP not required. Okay, ATP is not required and it is a passive process. It occurs spontaneously. Diffusion depends on many factors. Factors in which diffusion depends. Diffusion depends on factors like concentration difference. What is concentration difference? We have discussed what is solute and what is solvent. The amount of solute in a solvent defines the concentration. And about the size of the solute, size of the molecules. Then about temperature. These are the factors that governs diffusion. How the diffusion rate is determined? Rate of diffusion. Rate of diffusion of molecules down the concentration gradient is defined by Fick's law. Fick's law. What is Fick's law? J is equal to minus D delta C divided by delta X. You can see what these things terminologies. J is the flux per unit area. We are getting deep into this topic of diffusion. J is the flux per unit area. J is equal to minus D concentration of C divided by concentration of X. J is the flux per unit area. Flux. D is the diffusion coefficient. Coefficient of diffusion. C is the, as we said, C is the concentration. Difference in the concentration. Delta in the sense the change. This symbol describes about the change. Concentration difference. X the distance in which the two environments are separated. Why negative sign? Negative sign accounts for the fact that diffusion is towards the lower concentration. As we said, diffusion occurs from the region of higher concentration to lower concentration. As the solute molecules moves towards the lower concentration, minus sign is given. We are getting more deep into it, into the process of diffusion and how the rate of diffusion is calculated. Okay. Next we are going to see about osmosis. What is osmosis? Diffusion we saw about the movement of solute. Osmosis is about passive transport. We know the term what is passive. It is without the use of energy. Passive transport of water, that is solvent, move through the semi-permeable membrane. What is semi-permeable membrane? Semi-permeable membrane. Through a semi-permeable membrane, a membrane which allows the diffusion of solute. That membrane is called as semi-permeable membrane. Okay. These are the basic things to know about osmosis. Passive, and it occurs through the semi-permeable membrane. Passive transport of solvent, that is water. Next we can see an example of this osmosis. Let us consider two solutions that are separated by semi-permeable membrane. So we have drawn a solute in the two membrane, solution A, solution B. Solution A has solute molecules 1, 2, 3. Solute B has solute molecules in blue color. Let's see what happens during diffusion. This is semi Permeable membrane. During diffusion, as we know, this green color is the solvent. This green color is the solvent of solution A. Okay. The solute molecules from solution A, the solvent molecule from the solution A move from the region of lower concentration to higher concentration. So the answer will be like